Hi, my name is Kate Benson. I want to start with a confession. For years, I believed I was living a double life. On the outside, I looked like I had it together. But inside, every win felt like a mistake. Every compliment felt like a setup. Every time I was given a platform, my stomach turned because I thought if they knew the real me, they would take it all back. And maybe you felt that too, like you're waiting for the world to figure out you're not as good as they think you are. We call that imposter syndrome, but I'm here to tell you it's deeper than a confidence issue. It's not just in your mind, it's a psychological, spiritual, and emotional trap that steals your peace, your time, and even your joy in the very moments you should be celebrating. And if you don't deal with it, it won't just hurt you, it will bleed into your relationships, your career, and yes, your kids will start carrying your doubt like it's their own. By the end of this video, you will understand why your brain is sabotaging your success. You will see the spiritual roots of your self-doubt, and you will learn how ignoring this will cost you years of joy and opportunities you can never get back. And you walk away with clear biblical framework to turn that fraud feeling into holy fuel for your calling. So if you've been tired of just trying to think positive, this is going to hit different. Most people think imposter syndrome is just doubting yourself. But here's the truth. It's a belief system, and every belief you carry shapes the way you see God, yourself, and your purpose. The false beliefs you have sounds like this. I have to be perfect to be used by God. My past disqualifies me. If I'm not confident, I shouldn't lead. When I finally feel ready, then I'll step out. Let me be blunt here. Those are lies, and they don't just make you feel bad, they rob you of time, years where you could have been building, loving, and leading. They rob you of peace because you can't rest when you're always questioning yourself. They rob you of joy because you never fully celebrate your wins. You downplay them. And if you are a parent, they rob your children. Yes, because they are learning from you how to treat themselves. From watching mom avoiding a mirror, ignoring a compliment, turning down an opportunity. I've had clients tell me, my daughter won a school award and she said she didn't deserve it. And they realized she learned that from watching them. Your self-doubt doesn't live in isolation, it spills. This is the part most faith communities skip, the science of it. When you've had repeated experience of failure, betrayal, or shame, your brain gets dysregulated. That's your hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and your adrenal glands. They're supposed to protect you in danger. But when you've been hurt, they start firing alarms, even when you're safe. So when you stand up to speak, or you apply for a new role, or share your opinion, your brain doesn't think this is an opportunity. It thinks this is danger. And here's the kicker. Your nervous system can't tell the difference between the shame of 15 years ago and the email you're about to send today. That's why your hands shake, why your chest tightens. That's why you procrastinate on the things that could change your life. This isn't laziness. It's not weakness. It's your body trying to keep you alive based on outdated data. In the book of Exodus in the Bible, in chapter 3, Moses argued with God about his calling. He said, I can't speak, I'm not good enough. And God's response wasn't to list Moses' skills. It was, I am that I am, send you. God has never required perfection. He requires obedience. Your weakness is not a liability in his kingdom. It's an entry point for his power. But here's where the enemy works. If he can get you to agree with the lie that you are a fraud, you will never step into the rooms you were meant to transform. And while you're hesitating, someone else is discipling your kids about identity. Someone else is shaping the culture in your workplace. Someone else is telling your story and getting it wrong. I want you to imagine 5 years from now, you keep believing you have to feel confident before you move. You keep saying yes to everyone else's needs and later to your own calling. You keep letting that voice tell you you're not ready. Here's what you lose: time that you can never get back, peace, because second guessing is exhausting. You lose joy because you're never fully present. You're always preparing for failure. Opportunities, they will go to the bold, not the most qualified. Your children's confidence, because they copy what you model. And here's the part that hurts to say: the enemy doesn't even have to destroy your life. If he can keep you in delay, he wins. Call the lie for what it is. Write it down. Stop letting it live in the shadows. For example, if you have the thoughts that you are a fraud, then ask, who told me that? Was it God or was it fear? And also step 2, replace it with the truth. Isaiah 43:1 says, I have called you by name, you are mine. 2 Corinthians 12:9 says, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in your weakness. Step 3, act before you feel ready. Faith without works is dead. You would never feel ready to live out your calling, so do it afraid. Your obedience will build your confidence, not the other way around. If you're tired of wasting time, if you're tired of losing peace and watching doubt spread through your home like secondhand smoke, you need tools that work at the spiritual and nervous system level. That's why I created my 7-day reset for imposter syndrome. And this tool is really great because it helps silence self-doubt and any imposter syndrome you have. And inside you get daily devotional, you have trauma-informed scripture declarations, you have my failure audit framework, you have the exact process I use to retrain my brain and spirit. It costs only £9 and it's not free, no, because free things don't transform lives. But the cost of staying where you are, that's everything. Don't wait for confidence. Comment territory below or click the link in the description and let's redeem every scar together.